Make someone happy. It had been some time and a lot of hard work, but the theme park was finished. The rides had been installed, including a Ferris wheel, bumper cars, a haunted house, and a roller coaster. The stalls were up and a restaurant had been built too. The monorail was completed as well. Annabella, the monorail sisters, were both restored to run the monorail between the park and Harwick. On the day of the grand opening, Annabella was on a trial run of her line, to make sure the line was safe. When she arrived at Harwick station, she met James, the red engine. He was delivering a load of coal to Harwick. The three of them hadn't met before, but today James looked like he was in a bad mood. "Why should a splendid engine like me take messy coal trucks instead of coaches? Percy or Oliver should do it. They're not as important as I am." Annabella was cross. "James, why don't you think about something or someone else for a change?" asked Anna. "You'll be surprised how much better you feel if you do," said Bella. "Pah!" snorted James. "Being important is the only thing for me to think about." And he puffed away in a cloud of steam. Doc and Oliver were resting in Callum Yard when they saw a biplane flying in the sky above them. On the back of the plane hung a huge banner. It read, "Sodor'S World of Fun, grand opening tonight." "That plane's making a great deal of noise about something," said Oliver to Duck. "His name is Tiger Moth," replied Duck, "and he's flying around telling everybody about the grand opening party tonight." Then they saw James passing angrily past with his train of empty trucks. "What are you two doing here?" asked James. "Ignore him," replied Duck. "I bet he's only thinking about himself again." Later, James arrived at Elsbridge and left the empty trucks in the shunting yard. "Dustier and dustier," he grumbled. Then he saw Thomas waiting on the platform for his next passenger train. "He looks miserable," he said to himself, and rolled over to him. "What's the matter?" asked James. "It's the grand opening tonight. All the children from the school are going. I would love to see them and Annabella enjoying the party, but there's no standing tracks to the park. After all my hard work in creating the park, I won't be able to join in," said Thomas, puffing away with his coaches. James felt bad for his friend and decided to think of a way to help him. But then the station master walked up to him. "James, we have an urgent job for you. We need you to pick up a delivery from Brandon Docks and take it to Vickerstown Yard. It's needed for the grand opening." So James steamed away. When James arrived at Vickerstown with the delivery, Nelson the ballast tractor was there waiting for him. "Hey there," called James. "All of these are for you. What are they?" The workman quickly unloaded the trucks and placed the load into Nelson's trailer. "Wooden horses!" Nelson exclaimed. "For the carousel ride. It's going to be a very exciting fair." "It is indeed," whistled James. But he then told Nelson about Thomas. Then Nelson had an idea and whispered it to James. He then went and told the Fat Controller. "We must cheer him up. I'll make the arrangements immediately. As a reward for you, James, you can take the guests to Harwick for the grand opening." "Oh, thank you, sir." "Well, what do you think of that?" gasped his driver. That evening, Thomas was surprised when Sir Topham Hatt asked him to meet him at Vickerstown. When he arrived, he saw the controller with Nelson. "Now this is your very special treat. Nelson will take you on a mystery ride, and I shall meet you at your destination." "Nelson?" wondered Thomas. "Don't worry," replied Nelson. "I can carry you, no problem." Soon the crane loaded Thomas onto Nelson's trailer, and he took the tank engine along the coastal road. When he arrived there, it was dark, and a big surprise awaited Thomas. There before him was the new theme park, and all his school friends cheering for him. "We all know how much you wanted to join in the celebrations," said the Fat Controller. "So Nelson and James came up with this plan, so you could." Thomas was so pleased he couldn't think of anything to say. Everyone continued to cheer, especially when Thomas was invited to make the announcement. "I declare Sodor'S World of Fun open!" The amusement rides and side stalls all lit up in a blaze of lights. The grand opening started. Thomas enjoyed watching the celebrations from Nelson's trailer. He watched as the school children had the first ride on the carousel and watched Annabella taking visitors for rides in her coaches. They also told jokes to everyone. "Hey Bella, what did the big flower say to the little flower?" "I don't know," said Bella. "What did the big flower say to the little flower?" "Hey bud." Everyone laughed at their jokes. Thomas stayed there until the party was over. Then Nelson took him back to Vickerstown. When he arrived back and was loaded back onto the tracks, Thomas saw James in the yard. He was waiting for him to take him home. As James coupled up to him, Thomas whispered to the tender engine, "Thank you, James." "You're welcome, Thomas," James whispered back. "Annabella was quite right. Making someone happy does cheer you up." And the two friends rolled cheerfully away, all the way home.